Hey guys, we're gonna do a kiln opening. I'm just gonna do this kind of quick because I'm really excited to see what's in there. We got the Mayco test glazes for 2023 and they are prime. I did peek in the top as I usually do. So don't mind this. This is my husband's wetsuit. It's not a person, don't be scared. Anyway, so we're gonna go ahead and get into this and I'm gonna show you guys the test results that I got because I did end up testing each glaze. I was responsible and actually did test glazes on like mugs, and then I also did them on actual mugs that I put a lot of work into. So kind of smart, kind of not smart on some of them. So we're gonna go ahead and get into it, guys. So I'm gonna turn you around and let's see what goodies we got in the kiln today. Okay guys, so these are the test glazes I was talking about. I'm sure that you guys have heard about these, but so I have tested all of these. Some of them I put on, what I meant was on like legit mugs, and then some of them are on just a couple of test pieces. So we've got passion flower, peppered plum, amaryllis, ivy, nimbus, riptide, sand dollar, fossil rock, rose quartz, pink gloss, coral gloss, and brown gloss. So the few that I was most excited about were mainly the top row, and I will say that this one has delivered, my friends, and this one. So we'll see what the other ones are because they're on the bottom of the kiln. So let's go ahead and see what we've got. Okay, so let's start with probably, I mean, my favorite so far, just at the top part, and it is this. Oh my goodness. It is the prettiest mug, quite possibly, I have ever made. So this is the amaryllis, and then I actually put a layer of winter wood by Mayco as well, and then a layer of light flux on top of that. And then on the inside, you know, I can't remember what it was called, but it was a Mayco glaze that they accidentally sent me and let me keep. And it was like white oyster or something like that. Anyways, you can't really tell anything. It looks like my clear that I usually put in there, so no real difference there. But this is just my stars. How gorgeous is that? That is really pretty. So this is a big win for me. And this is a hand-built mug with marvelous mold texture on that one. And yeah, all in all, you guys, this is gonna be hard to beat, I think, so we'll see. Okay, and then this one, so a new thing I was doing is I'm actually doing bands now. So a top band and a top band and a bottom band, and I just like it because it squares it in. I don't know how to put it. It makes it look nice, I think. So this is the peppered plum, and then I put light flux on top of that, and then this is just SGRAFFITO, and then I actually colored in the trees and the lines and the stars and everything with Speedball. I just painted it on after bisque, and then I just wiped it all back. So the colors are really nice. It adds just that little bit of depth and element to it that makes this pop and just adds fun to the back. So when you're looking at it from this side, it's all good because it's still a gorgeous mug on this side too. So that one turned out really well too. I mean, the spots on this are just too fun. And that light flux really adds a fun little element. But down here, obviously, there's no light flux because I didn't want it to run onto the shelf. And it's still really pretty. And I did 2 coats. I don't do a whole lot. So just 2 coats of the glaze using like a Sumi brush. So it does put it on there kind of thick. But yeah, all in all, that is a good one too. So really nice one. Let's see. So we'll just stick with the peppered plum. And so this is actually a textured piece. It's a little hard to see. But it does have like a mousse there and some branches and everything. And then again, this is the peppered plum with the light flux on top. And that just looks really good. Yeah, really great glaze. I'm really happy with these. I wasn't gonna risk it on like actual mugs, but you know, what can I say? I'm a bit of a daredevil, I guess. So, and I'm glad that I did because it turned out really nice. Okay, and so let's see what we have next. Oh, look how cute this is. So this is Speedball underglaze that I'm using watered down in kind of a watercolor. And then, yeah, it's that amaryllis again with the light flux. So this is without any winter wood. So the other one, let me get that real quick. So this one actually has a band of winter wood on the top. And you can kind of see it a little bit, not a ton. And then this other one, this just has the winter, or not the winter with the light flux. So it's a little bit lighter, a little bit softer with just the light flux. So that turned out really pretty. Little flower on the handle. That's really nice. I really like how the band looks on both of them. I think it's that element that was missing for me. So, okay. And then We've got a Harry Potter one, a little bit new of design. And this is seaweed with the Mayco, or seaweed from AMACO, and then Mayco light flux on top of it. So, and then I did that same thing with just adding the speedball into the SGRAFFITO after it's been fired. And that turned out really nice. Yeah, I think without adding the color, I'm not totally happy with it. It just seems kind of plain to me, but adding that color kind of makes it pop. And so that turned out really good too. Yeah, really nice. Oh, and then the clear, if you guys haven't heard, it is the Sahara High Fire Clear Zinc Free from AMACO. My favorite clear. And then same combo on this one. So this is a bit of a redesign of the Hobbit mug. I shrunk the door a little bit just to make it to where it was more zoomed out. And then I gave it more bushes. And then we've got the stars in the back and cute little flowers. Yeah, we got some nice runs over here. Almost got to the window, but it didn't, so I'm okay with that. Yeah, but this is really nice. In the bottom of the kiln, we have some new AMACO smug underglazes that I tested, so we'll see how those turned out. These are the speedball ones, but I'm excited to see how the AMACO smugs are because they're supposed to be for watercolor, and that's kind of, as you can tell, that's kind of the effect I go for, so they might be exactly what I need. Oh, and our cone. As you guys know, if you've seen my things, I only do one cone. Don't judge me. It's just how I do it. This is a cone 5, and I fire to a cone 5, but my kiln does fire a little bit hot, as you can tell. I'm okay with that because it means that my clay is nice and vitrified, and that's what I prefer, and my clay does well at this temperature. I bet the bottom will be a perfect cone 5, though, so that's what we look like. Some interesting things we shall see. Let's start with this. Oh, this is really pretty. So this is AMACO Iron Luster with the light flux on top. I don't know that I've ever actually done light flux. I don't know why I haven't, because it looks really cool. Yeah, that looks amazing. So yeah, little fox, little SGRAFFITO fox. Looks really nice. Okay, so this is, oh, dag nabbit. You guys, that's Bigfoot. Oh, shoot. Well, he's definitely hiding, isn't he? I will say this is a gorgeous glaze. It is a bit of a runner, so that's good to know. This is the Nimbus glaze. Feels really nice, absolutely gorgeous, but yeah, it does run a bit more than my other glazes usually do, and then I do believe I did a band of light flux on there, so it's just a bummer that it ran right over his face. Not sure what I'm going to do about that, but it looks really nice. So, oh, and then these are also the AMACO SMUGS. So, yeah, let me get a mug that has, okay, here. So as you can tell, these are the speedball ones, and they're kind of a lighter shade when I water them down. So this one, these are just a little bit darker, which I don't know, guys, that might be perfect for what I want and need. I have another mug in here that has the colors on it, so we'll see how it goes. But this green is really nice, all these greens. So, that's still a bummer, but well, we will roll with it. Okay, so this is, ooh, this is interesting. This, okay, I don't hate it. So this, okay, that actually looks really cool. So this is winter wood with cenote on top. So you get kind of that run, and then the pretty blue from the cenote kind of pops through, which I think looks nice with the pops of blue in that. But you get the really prettiness and the feel of the winter wood. So both Mayco glazes, sorry. Yeah, that actually looks really neat. Very cute. I love that line of blue. That's fun. I forgot that I did that combo, so that looks good. Okay, so this one, all right, what do we got here? So, okay. I'm not mad, guys. Look at that purple. This is passion flower, and I wish that maybe I would have gone a little bit thicker on this one. Sorry guys, we got someone driving by. But yeah, this looks really good. At first, when I saw the top, I thought it was crawling, but it didn't. It did not crawl at all. But yeah, really nice deep purple. Looks good on this Harry Potter one. I like how that turned out. Yeah, that looks really good. I love this part. That's why I'm thinking I should have went a little bit thicker on it, because we probably would have gotten more of that. But yeah, that's definitely something. Yeah, so it's a little bit streaky right here. So I think if I would have went maybe on this one I should do 3 coats instead of just the 2. I think this would also probably look pretty good on texture. I think that it would shine through a little bit. So that one I will definitely use again, just a little bit heavier coats next time. Oh, this is that Nimbus again. Oh goodness, how did we do this time, guys? Okay, we're okay. So yeah, it is a bit of a runner, so you just got to be careful. Thankfully, obviously it didn't stick to the shelves or anything, but it is one that just be a little aware of that it does run a little bit. As you can see, it kind of seeped into that, but thankfully it didn't run in front of, you know, the main element of the piece. But this feels really nice. It's like a satin matte, and so like the contrast between the really glossy glaze here and then the nice satin matte feels really nice. So yeah, again, this is Nimbus with light flux on top. So I don't know if I would like the Nimbus plain. So this is like the Nimbus without the light flux, but it's still really pretty actually. But that light flux really adds that element of movement that I like to see in the glazes. So that feels really nice. Okay, so this is interesting. So again, this is the AMACO Iron Luster with the light flux, and then these are the SMUGS watercolor. I think I'm gonna have to keep them, guys. These colors are so much bolder than what I get with the Speedball ones, and I did the same amount of coats. Like that blue is really dark for being one light coat, and then this was supposed to be maroon. I guess that one doesn't go quite as dark, but that's okay, I don't mind. But the unfortunate thing is they're 40 some odd dollars per palette, and I'm definitely gonna have to buy at least 1 or 2 more palettes to have all the colors that I need. But you know, you gotta spend money to make money, right? But that's really nice. Yeah, those colors are nice and bright. I appreciate that about that. So that's a win. Okay, here is another. So this is a Doctor Who mug. If you guys, any Whovians out there, TARDIS is done with Speedball as well as this around here. I wasn't sure about the AMACO SMUGS on this one, but it would have looked really good. But I did like kind of, if you guys have seen that scene where it's I'm gonna say it's Van Gogh, I think that's who it was, but the Starry Night and like the exploding TARDIS and everything, if you guys have seen that. So I kind of did a Van Gogh-esque type thing on the back, and then the purple just kind of, you know, these look like little stars and they kind of match and just look really nice. That turned out really good. This was the first of its kind, so I wasn't sure about it, but really awesome. Really happy with that one. Okay, so this is our test mug. What did I do? Oh, I'll have to go grab that. I'll have to go grab the other test mug. So this is one of the test mugs that I did. So this was just a mug that I carved and had laying around. So I decided to throw all these glazes on to see. So this is the pink gloss. This is the rose quartz. And again, so I put light flux on one side, dark flux on the other. This is that peppered plum. And then we know this is the passion flower. This is the, what is that, the Nimbus? Yeah, that's the Nimbus. That's the Amaryllis. And then this is the brown gloss. So what a fun way to test glazes. And now I get to keep this mug and, you know, drink out of it. And whenever I need to reference it, it is there. Okay, so here is the other one. So again, the Nimbus on the handle. And then we've got this one I'm actually excited to do. So I really like the light flux on this one. This is the Riptide. So I love the blue that comes through. That's really nice. And then this one is the pink. Oh goodness, is this the pink gloss? Did I say that one already? This one's the pink gloss. And then, oh stars, what is that, Sand Dollar? I think that's Sand Dollar. No, that's Fossil Rock. That one's Fossil Rock. This one is Ivy. So yeah, a fun little way. If you guys have any mugs that you're lying around and you don't really necessarily want to like put a lot of effort into them, use them as test pieces. And then you can still use the mug and have all these great test pieces. So that's good. Okay, last piece, and this is a piece for my mom for Mother's Day. She's a big time quilter, and so I made her this little cup to put in her quilt room and put all her little notions in. So colored with Speedball, we've got some Note on the top, and then just the clear that I always use. So that's good. And then last thing, so yeah, almost a perfect cone 5 on the bottom. It did get kind of hot, which again, I'm fine with because it works. So yeah, that's the end of it. I'm going to turn you guys around and we'll close it out. All right, guys, so that is the kiln opening for today. I know it was kind of fast and kind of quick. It was kind of a smaller kiln opening because I was testing a lot of glazes and I just wanted to do kind of a smaller one to just kind of get them out and see what they looked like. So if I had to pick a favorite, I don't know if you're going to be surprised by this or not, but it is definitely this one. Amaryllis for the win. 100%. So yeah, that's my favorite. Let me know what your guys' favorite was. Have you guys tried the Mayco 2023 value, or not value pack, but sample pack? I am 100% in love. There's so many great glazes in there, so I suggest it. So and like I said, I didn't say this, but I actually got that for only $25. You get all those little jars in there, and there's plenty to test, like a few mugs on it. So definitely give them a shot if you haven't. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope that you guys liked it. If you did, please like, subscribe, do all the things. So I thank you guys, and I will catch you on the next video. Bye.